Now, this guy isn't a current Steeler, but former Steeler, Antonio Brown.
Bro, I'm glad
64.
you brought that up because I saw his status on these rankings. I'm like, they're off on this. This is terrible.
64.
You've Juju at 25. Come on, bro. This isn't adding up.
You're not gonna tell me that. I don't agree with this. I understand from an age standpoint. Juju is 24. AB is at 33, but AB is 64 on this list. Woo! Now that I think about it, wait a second. I can understand why. AB, outside of playing with Tom Brady, we still haven't seen him.
There's only one other team, though. I think it could work.
That's the thing. So
you know what team it is?
I do. I'm with you. But that's, I think, another reason why he's so low. You factor in the age. Obviously, at 33, you're assuming Juju at 24 is coming into his prime. AB is about to be on the way out. But the off-the-field stuff is still obviously lingering because you don't know how he's going to respond in your locker room without a Tom Brady or other guy that we know. Guy that we know that happens to reside in the Pittsburgh area, you know?
Those are the two QBs where you're like, this would work still. This would work.
I feel like those are the only ones right now. Because
Rodgers.
I don't know.
On paper, yes.
On paper, from a talent standpoint, but I don't know, man. I think those personalities might clash a little bit, man.
Tomlin's still in touch with AB?
I'm not going. I'm just simply saying. I don't know about that one all the way. You know.
In terms of what do you mean? In terms of him hitting the open market, you think it's just going to be Tampa Bay for him, which is going to kill his number.
And I think that's the big thing. Yeah, I think he fits Tampa perfectly because of Brady. If Brady's not there, he obviously doesn't fit Tampa.
You got the former Steelers too, I guess, maybe.
Right. And then on top of that, the other fit, right? The other team that really wanted him was Seattle, more so because of Russell Wilson, but Russ doesn't even want to be in Seattle right now. So even with that, if you're Seattle, I'm not bringing AB there if I don't know if Russ is going to be there.
Probably not. Like, even if you're the team bringing in Russ, that's a lot of action going on in one offseason for you. Russ and AB.
Because Russ is going to bring attention by his own right. He rightfully deserves that. Then you got the regime changer, whoever he's replacing. But then to bring in AB, you just know what comes with AB, right, wrong, or indifferent. So it's just hard for me to see teams really wanting to take that chance on him to, number one, give him the money that he deserves, but number two, to run the risk that he might have a meltdown, that it might turn into the Raiders situation again, that some of the off-field stuff that, kind of disappeared might resurface again. Is it worth it at 33 years old? That's the question. Does he still look like the AB of old right now? Granted, he's still
maybe, dude. He was the third or fourth option down there. Yeah. And if you sample it over a course of 16 games, he would have had like 960 yards and 8 touchdowns.
But this becomes the issue, similar to what happened with Juju. When Juju balled out, we said, whoa, Juju, you were facing the number 2 corner, sometimes the number 3 corner. We know for a fact AB wasn't drawing the main guys. We know this. We know they had 2 studs out there. So that's the other element of it. We've seen him have success against the 3rd corner, right? Can we see it as him being the guy again? Now, for me, I personally think he can.
If you had to bet money,
to that. Yeah. But you have to, that's the question you got to ask yourself. Are you going to pay him to be your number 1 receiver at 33, knowing some of the off-field stuff that might come with him? That kills your market. So, unfortunately, I understand why they got him at 64, even though I personally think he should be a lot higher than 64.
He definitely should be higher, in my opinion.
Definitely should be a lot higher than 60.
But with us talking numbers like this, it's why AB to the Steelers coming back makes 100% complete sense. I'm looking at some of these projections.
He will be cheap.
They're saying like $3-4 million a year for AB, which I was a little surprised by. I thought it would at least be like 7, 8, 9 range. But geez, man, you would rather be paying AB $3 or $4 million.
Listen, we're not even thinking twice about that. Like I said, he could have the same corner locker. If you want, he can have my old locker. I don't even care. Either way, get on in there for your little 2 for a little $3 million and do what you do. Do what you do. We know what you do. You know what I mean? So.
You know what it is with the Steelers, Big Ben. You know that chemistry, Mike Tomlin.
Absolutely, man. The Wi-Fi always good, baby. Come on now,
man.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. I don't know Ben and AB relationship, if that's mended or not. AB Steelers organization, AB Rooney.
At least you got AB and Tomlin. That's true. One ace in the hole. We got that definitely. So it'd be interesting, man.
Because it makes complete sense.
It makes a ton of sense, especially what you just said. Would you rather pay Juju $5 to $6 million, and that's drastically below his market value, or would you rather pay AB $3 million, $4 million,
even 5 or 6? Like, what if Tampa's only paying AB 3, and we're like, hey, we'll give you 6?
Yeah, or if you had to choose Juju for $6 million, AB for $6 million right now.
I'm still going AB.
Those are serious questions, man.
I'm still going AB for sure.
And you probably could get them on a 1-year deal. It doesn't even have to be a multi-year deal. Just give it to them on a 1. Just let me see what it looked like. I need to know if it's still real. I think it's still real, but I need to know. That's one thing, man.
It would be perfect.